Hey guys, the SU-100 is literally the best tank destroyer at tier 6. It has like a tier 8 gun, 390 alpha damage, and decent enough DPM to go with that. You reload for like what, 10 to 9 seconds? That is just it's basically cheating. I mean, you meet tier 4s. You meet tier 4s. If that's not broken, I don't know what is. It's tier 4 tier, in my opinion. It's arguably tier 4 tier the best tank destroyer. So what's happening in this game? I'm top tier against tier 4s, as you can see here. Let's look at the tanks. They have their top tiers are OI, T-34, and the SU-100Y. You could say the only tanks I should be afraid of are basically those tanks, right? I mean, the OI is basically a meatball, so he's not that scary, but the T-34 and the SU-100Y, they are decent enough. The SU-100Y can smack you for like what, 500, something like that. That is just ridiculous. But in this game, we're not gonna talk about the SU-100Y. We're here to talk about the SU-100, which you can compare it to that tank. It has way better speed, right? Way better traverse speed, and I think probably the same amount of DPM, but better camo. So yeah. And camo at low tiers is what makes tanks broken, in my opinion. Look at that Churchill 3, he's still pushing through the middle. He lost all his HP, he doesn't care, he's just surging forward. He's on a mission. The OI exposed himself, which was, I don't know, I guess this is low tiers, right? You meet nothing but new players, right? You meet nothing but new players. They have no clue what they're doing, and you're just farming them. If you know, like, if you're sitting in a good, strong position, you're just gonna farm everyone. Like what's happening basically in this game. And if you're playing a tank destroyer, doesn't matter what tier, and you're not sitting on this spot, on Sand River, in my opinion, you're doing something wrong, because this is like literally the best position. You can shoot the middle when they try to push the mid, right? You can shoot between these houses. You can shoot up to the left flank where that PZ is. You can shoot everywhere. You can even shoot where the BT7 is. So yeah. And the Stuck gets sent to the garage. One shot, one kill. Let's look at this guy. IKV. Oh, and that's a mistake, buddy. 420, guys. 420. Turn to the left, and another one shot. Boom. I mean, this is what this tank is capable of. If that doesn't, if that doesn't like prove my point, like 3 shots, 3 kills, just like that. All of them just disappeared and got obliterated, sent back to the garage. So now I'm just sitting and waiting. Is this Valiant going to peak? Is he going to go up? Let's hope he does, so we can, show him the fate of his allies. The PZ-54 gets spotted, and we're aiming at him, aiming. Oof, that was a miss. Lucky. The shot was going for him, then suddenly went, like it hit the dirt. Okay, that's fine. Luckily our toaster manages to get the kill on that T-40. The PZ-54 is, you know, making hardcore pressure. And I spotted the Valiant, which means 390 in the face. 382, close enough. T-67 has moved up. Smart, he realized, oops, my teammates are pushing the enemy base, I have mobility, I can move to the middle and snipe, see if I can take some sneaky shots. That is actually smart. He managed to hit us once, but that still doesn't change anything. The PZ-54 made a mistake. He was a one-shot and he exposed himself to enemy fire, and he got sent to the garage. Well deserved. Well deserved, buddy. I'm setting up my binocs now, hoping maybe if this T-67 will fire, maybe I can spot him. Because I mean, to dig this guy out, how would you dig somebody out from that position? Like in a TD. I mean, in a light tank it would be easy, right? But in a TD it's complicated, because your camo is not at its best when you're moving, unlike the light tanks. You don't have the best speed, unlike the light tanks, obviously. And like, if you try to go around those houses in the H5 position, maybe he can outspot you if he has binos, right? And if he outspots you, the SU-100Y could, or where the BDR is, which I'm assuming the SU-100Y is sitting there. There you go, he just got spotted. He can shoot you and one-shot you. So yeah, that's a strong position from the T-67. It's going to be a pain in the ass to try to dig him out from there. And that's why I didn't bother with it. And now I was waiting, this T-34, I was waiting, and the second I turned my tank towards the left, he got spotted. That's typical World of Tanks. Take a shot at him, missed, and I'm thinking, please don't hit me, T-67. And luckily, he didn't hit me. He probably was relocating, although he did. I heard the shot hit the ground, so maybe that was him, and he wasn't paying attention. Lucky for us, I'm not complaining. So the T-34 manages to kill the toaster. The toaster bounced on him, and look at this shot. Bounced. Okay, that wasn't aimed. I guess I deserve that. And here is where this T-34 made a huge mistake, in my opinion. He should have immediately YOLO'd me. I have a 10-second reload. I'm not even packing a rammer on this tank. I'm going for accuracy. If he YOLO'd me, he could have easily picked me off because he has insane DPM in that gun, in that tank. And he shows me a pixel, and for a Russian tank, let's face it guys, Russian tanks may not be able to hit consistently, or like any other tank for that matter, or like hit sometimes fully aimed shots, but snapshots, shots on the move, pixel shots, that's never a problem. T-67 tries to go for our artillery, and well, I loaded HE and yeah, one-shotted from the full HP. That was a mistake, buddy. He underestimated the situation and he paid for it. You're a T-67, you don't have armor, you just think you can YOLO wing, kill Artie and get away with it? Ah, not against the SU-100, buddy. So I'm hoping maybe if my binos will engage, I'll spot something, and no. And I think I should have went for this position immediately instead of trying to do that. Because if I did, there is a chance this SU-100Y wouldn't have spotted me if I did that earlier. As you can see here, he missed. and that was like super lucky, because maybe he didn't notice me on time, and since he didn't get more time like to aim, and that caused him to miss his shot. I'm assuming that's what happened. The BDR is YOLOing in front, and I don't know why he's doing that, because he's a one-shot. Maybe he doesn't know the alpha of this tank, and that's why like I prefer low tiers, because there's plenty of mistakes happening, right? You're gonna meet new players, which means they're most likely gonna make more mistakes. And even though I still got spotted, like this BDR still going for like for that position where I was, like I don't understand. He doesn't have a mini map or something like that, or maybe he wasn't looking at the mini map. But that was a mistake, and he paid the price. So now it's a 101, guys. 6 kills, 2.6 thousand damage, 580 assisting damage, and this thing could just go either way at this point. When it's like TD versus TD, and you both know where you are, and everyone's holding angle, the TD that most likely will win 90% of the times is the TD that's being passive. Because that's just how this game works, guys. Tanks, when they're moving, they have less camo, less accuracy. It's just how it goes. If you're gonna try to move towards somebody that's camping you in a bush, you're going to take some damage, and you're going to, end your game not in a good way. And he's crossing the open. He's thinking, I'm just gonna wait. Like, he's expecting me to just wait for him. It's like, I'm not gonna do that. If you're gonna give me a shot, I'm gonna take it. And boom, you tell me how this shot went in. I don't know. It's just Russian tank. You don't need to aim with these things, I'm telling you. And now he closed the distance successfully, although he lost some HP. So I'm like thinking, do I really want to play the Russian roulette here? Do I really want to peek against him when he's this close to me? I probably don't, right? So I said, okay, here's the plan. I have only one play left, is to flank him. He's in a slow tank. Slow, not only is it slow, but it's not agile, right? It has slow traverse speed. So what I can do is try to flank him. Now, will he be expecting me or not? Let's see. 1, 2, and he's gone. Now I'm thinking, is he in the bush possibly? Nope, I'm not getting spotted. He's not in the left bush, that's for sure. So he must have went down the river. Okay. Let's try to look for this dude. Where did you go, my man? Where did you go? 1 minute left and I cannot find him. Where the hell did he go? Try and look for him. Let's not fall here. Okay. He's not here. 40 seconds left. Oh my god, I need to find this dude. Where is he? And he's to my left. Although he noticed me, but yeah. It's clear. It's pretty clear who's got the best tank in this scenario, right? It's not the SU-100Y. I mean, that tank has only one thing for going for it. and that's alpha damage. It has really good alpha damage at tier 6. Not KV2 level, but still pretty close. But when you're driving a tank, especially nowadays, that can only offer one thing, that's not a good thing, guys. You kinda need to have it all. That's just how it goes. You need to have camo, you need to have some speed, you need to have some traverse speed, some good accuracy, like the whole fucking thing. So yeah. 7 kills, 3,262 damage, 580 spotting. It was hands down one of my best carries that I had in this game. I'm just an average player, like 20,000 battles so far on the EU server. I have an account on the NA server as well, but I don't play that much. I prefer to play on the EU server because the ping, obviously. And yeah. For me, when I play this game, where do I have the most fun? When I play the lower tiers. Tier 6, Tier 5, Tier 4, Tier 7. Each time I load in a Tier 8, well, I load in a Tier 9 tank, 90% of the times it's a huge shit show. And the game is over in 4 minutes. And there is nothing much you can do. It doesn't matter how good you are, it doesn't matter. I just end up, if I'm losing, I end up with 1,000, 1,000 and a half, sometimes 2,000, in some rare cases 3,000 damage. And if I'm winning, I'm having a good score. And that's just how the high tiers are looking nowadays in World of Tanks. Sadly, maybe the game will get fixed sooner, you know? Maybe it will get balanced, but I highly doubt it. It's just like how it's going. So it's like, if you feel like the higher tiers are making you pissed off, you're just so sick of them, go down a few tiers. There are plenty, and I mean like plenty of hidden gems out there for you to try and have fun with. And trust me, I guarantee you, especially if you play this tank and you set it up the right way, guaranteed you will not regret it. That's it for today's video, and I'll show you the results soon, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Wait, cut the music, hold on, time out. Hey, it's me again. I just wanted to say that please, if you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content on this channel. This was Controller Master, and see you again soon.